It looks fantastic, by the way. Honestly, like I showed my editor Owen, he was amazed.
Oh, that's great.
He said he'd seen your build for Miola before, but he said he thinks this one trumps it. So,
Aw, that's cool.
let's see what your channel thinks.
Hello, my fine feathered friends. This is Songbird, and today I'm excited to share with you the base I made for YouTuber Rampy to use for his current Raptors Evolved Let's Play series. Let's get right into it, but make sure to stick around until the end when we discuss the upcoming release of Ark Survival Ascended and our hopes and trepidations surrounding that. But for now, join me as I show Rampy around the build, and make sure to let me know in the comments what part of the build you liked the most and what you think I should build next. So, how long have you been making Ark videos?
So I've been making videos now since, I think I started in about January of 2022. My first video came out, but I think it really sort of kicked off for me when I did my original 100 days of just raptors. And that
yeah, that was the first video of yours that I saw, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that one just went a bit crazy, really.
Yeah.
And I kind of went from about sort of 2,500 subs, I think, to sort of like 8,000 quite quickly.
Yeah, I was very impressed. I was looking at your channel and I saw that you didn't have any videos that were more than a year old, and I was like, either he's really good at curating, getting rid of the old videos, or he's blown up really fast.
No, they're all it. I think, I jumped on a bit of a trend with 100 days videos in a sense, as a lot of other people have, but I'm also trying to not be completely reliant on that for my channel.
Yeah, that's smart,
I want to be able to go in different paths.
Sure.
For sure. So
yeah,
but yeah, I'll never be able to build anything like this. So you won't see me building anything, guys.
No worries. This was fun. It was fun. I like to try to customize a build to, the needs and best I can figure out the personality of the person who I'm building for. So we've got spots out here for you to display. I put up the boss fight flags here, and once you get the dermises, you can add the dermises of those bosses there.
Well, yeah, that sounds good.
Yep, and some spots to display some artifacts. With the way the terrain is, it didn't quite work out to do the exact same design on the other side, but I wanted to make it semi-symmetrical, so I added a giant raptor there to
yeah,
kind of balance it out a bit. Yeah.
Giant raptors are always cool. Don't worry,
Oh,
I
yeah.
won't be complaining about that.
Yeah. I love that little mod, Cinema Helper.
Right, let's head on inside, shall we?
Yeah, and I noticed from your videos, it seemed like you were not afraid of color. You seemed to get excited about seeing colorful dinos. Same as I do.
I do like my colors. Yeah.
And more spaces for your various bosses to be fought in the future.
Yeah, no, I like this. This could be like the kind of, we could put all the bosses down here, I'm thinking.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, no, that could be a good idea. I like it.
Then we got your central courtyard here, and yeah, Lightning McQueen's hanging out in one of the big raptor pens.
Yeah, this can be his quarters maybe, and we'll have more Lightning McQueens as the server goes on. So
I'm sure. Yeah, I put your friend over here to be raptor food.
Yeah, he's my editor. I was showing him the build. He was super impressed by it. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So we've got an identical, pretty much large pen on the other side. I figured those could be for your current armies, your current boss armies could live in there. And then we got your living quarters. I love the smaller crafting stations and stuff from this mod, the clean metal and glass, and the fact that everything is paintable is also a lot of fun. So
yeah, no, I like the cyan theme. I guess that's matching my thumbnail type.
Yeah, I noticed you had that on your thumbnails. So
colors, no, it's good. Yeah, no,
decided to go with that.
That's good.
Yeah, and you've got your little ensuite bathroom up there.
I noticed. I couldn't believe this. This is a really neat feature. That's how I was going to describe it as well, an ensuite.
Yeah. Stuff and things. Some of your boxes from the old base, I just transferred everything over into these, so it's all jumbled up, but it's all there.
A mess. Yeah, that's just how I roll. Yeah, thank you. That's great.
No worries. And I found the little baby raptor dermis, and I figured he had to live on your desk. So.
Oh, that is adorable. I didn't even notice that before now. That is adorable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I love the fact that with the S Plus taxidermy stands, you can make the base disappear. So yeah, there is actually a full small taxidermy stand in there.
I see. Okay.
It is hidden. Yeah.
Very neat. Very neat.
And then over here next door, I figured we could have like some little zoo pens to just kind of display some of the cool raptors you may be collecting in your travels through the other maps.
Yeah.
So we got one with the Gen 1 bog theme for the X-Raptors.
What you've done with the plants, it was amazing. Honestly, that would be so cool once we get some X-Raptors in here.
Yeah, I love this little mod of Vegetation Planters. It doesn't add to lag because it's just using vanilla meshes, vanilla plants, but it lets you place them wherever you want, and it's just really fun. It's one of my must-have decorating mods. If I can't have anything else, I want that one. And here's your workshop. Love the smaller and paintable indie forges.
Yes, nice.
Yeah, and I thought about adding Dino Storage, but I didn't know if you would want to add that yet or not, because you just barely beat the island bosses, and I didn't want to load you down with a ton of that. Yeah.
I know. I don't know. I think it's good because I don't think I've unlocked them yet.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I think it's Alpha Dragon.
Yeah, because it's either Alpha or Beta Dragon, and I've only done Gamma. I can't remember which one it is, but I will unlock it at some point, and then I can add some in. I think that's a good idea. That's made sense.
And the generator, by the way, for their workshop is hidden back here. So
it's hidden back here. Okay.
Yeah, and you can label all of these as well, and so I figured this would be good for in the meantime. You can just throw all your resources in there, and since you can pull to craft with S+, should be easy.
Yeah.
Looks like I didn't finish taking all the old structures out of the nursery over here, so...
No, it's not. This was the first foundation ever placed on Herbivore Island.
Yeah,
so maybe,
all right, well, we'll leave it for old time's sake, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I noticed you've made yourself the nanny.
I figured that could be a little Easter egg.
No, I like it, yeah.
So this is your spot, of course, to throw out your new breeders to grow up out here in the sunshine, and we appear to have a Phiomia that fell down and got stuck in here.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, yeah, and your breeding center with raptor tails everywhere. I just put out the ones that you also had out, right. So I don't know who your current male breeder is.
We've got the boss raptors.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and you've got a fair few tech raptors to sort through.
Yeah, I noticed they've
been busy.
That's fine. That's a lot of metal.
I've got a separate generator over here just because it was easier than running wires this far.
Cool.
But later on, if you want to replace one of the generators with a tech gen, I'm sure that would reach the whole complex just fine. The S+, the tech gens have quite a big range on them. And I love the glass gates also from the clean metal and glass.
No, I agree. They are.
Yeah. And there's glass pillars as well, but I didn't really get a chance to use those anymore. And here we got your lunar biome themed place for your tech raptors.
Amazing. Yeah, I like it. A lot. Very nice.
I haven't really gotten a chance to play with those particular plants before because I haven't really made anywhere that was themed after the lunar biome, and they're a little strange looking. The plants are a little odd looking.
Yes.
But yeah. And I wanted to try out the crop plots from Clean Metal and Glass as well, which is cool that those are paintable as well. And apparently they grow stuff faster than normal.
No, I believe that. I can believe that. And they also have 30 slots.
I haven't actually planted anything in here yet.
They produce more berries, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. And 600% greenhouse effect. And and stacking them like this, as long as they're on glass ceilings, it appears that they don't block the light from each other because Ark logic, I guess.
Yeah, Ark logic with greenhouses, yeah, I know.
Yeah. And your spot for your aberrant raptors here. So.
Oh, yeah, I'll hopefully have some of those.
It'll be fun to get those in here. Yeah, and I did.
Yeah, no, this is super cool.
Yeah, I didn't add a big floodlight to this one because I figured having it a little dark would be cool for the aberrant ones. You could see them glowing a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
And this is the Hall of Heroes.
Yep, for you to collect dermises, I guess, of some of your favorites or, whatever you want to display, really.
Yeah, no.
I put a couple sample dermises just to test it out, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll have to work that out. There's too much stuff in Ark. Who knows what I want to display here, but I'll work it all out. I'll work it all out.
Yeah. And I put signs above them here, and these are the Scribbles signs. I don't know if you've used these before, but if you go into the radial, they've got a ton of different settings. You can change the font, you can change the size size of the sign.
Oh, okay.
You can change the font size, and you can even make the sign itself invisible. So you write something on here just for testing's sake. And then if I go in here, I can change the font. There's all kinds of different fonts. And if you go to visibility, I love this feature. You can turn off the sign itself so that it just looks like it's written on the wall.
Oh yeah, that is cool. Very cool. I like it. Very good.
Yeah, thought you might have some fun with that. I tried not to make it too overwhelmingly big and laggy because, you're not taming things the size of mountains like Mr. Miola is.
No, I know.
So I tried to make it more of a size that would be fitting for lots and lots of raptors, since they're not too huge.
No, that is perfect. It's the perfect size. It's fantastic.
Oh, good.
Right. Well, thank you so much. Any other questions for me?
Oh, James, I'm not even sure what to ask, but though your channel blew up in just this 1 year, how long have you been playing Ark before that?
So I've been playing Ark since 2015, since it came out. I've got.
Oh, okay. Since the beginning.
Yeah, I have 10,000 hours in Ark.
Wow.
But most of my hours are actually in PvP.
Oh,
I'm a PvP player at heart, and I started off playing PvE. And I probably amassed about 800 hours in that. And then I kind of got hit a place in about sort of 2016, I think it was, where I feel like obviously Ark in 2016 was a very different place to what it is now. There
wasn't nearly as much content,
No, I hit a place back then where I'd kind of amassed everything there was to do.
Yeah.
And I started trying out PvP, so I've spent thousands of hours on the official unofficial. I've led tribes on official, been admins in some of the biggest tribes, and that's where a lot of my hours are from. So ultimately, I make content on this game now because I genuinely do love Ark.
Same.
In my mind, the PvP game now is incredibly broken and is also very, very time consuming to a part where I would argue it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
I will probably still be making some sort of series on Ark Ascended. On PvP, I'll probably be returning just because for old time's sake and to play with a couple of friends. My channel won't be going to a PvP channel.
Yeah.
But it will be a kind of tribe life type series.
Yeah.
Where it shows people what it's like being part of these huge kind of mega tribes on PvP.
Totally.
So I'm quite looking forward to that. So I am very much looking forward to Ark Ascended. Personally, I am in the pro Ark Ascended club. I
am too. I'm very excited about it. Very excited.
I can see some people's potential grievances with it, but at the end of the day, Ark is such a fantastic game, which is being held back by perhaps, the engine it was made on. The Wildcard had never made a game the size of Ark and never expected it to blow up to the size it has now when they designed it.
Exactly.
That being said, I'm very excited on it, but I do hope they deliver. I do hope that the game comes out pretty squeaky clean. We don't want any early access, unoptimized stuff coming out when it comes out. But I am very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Well, if you're loving PvP but not wanting to get into official PvP at this point, I should see if we can drag you along to any of the ARKitects PvP events.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I think it's a really nice mix, because it's a PvE cluster, but they have a PvP map in there where they have special PvP events, and they have all kinds of different games and stuff like that. Well, thanks so much for chatting with me, and I hope the base fits your needs and is a lot of fun in your series.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for creating it for me. It was a fantastic. It's more than I ever dreamed of. But when I started this series, I said I'm known amongst my community for just living off like foundations and just putting everything on foundations. and then this series, I said I'm going to try and make something nice, because I'm going to be returning to the island is the point of. It's the main hub now. I'm going to other maps, but I'm going to rely cross-platform. I'm going to do all my breeding. I'm going to raid my broth. If I die and lose all my kit, I return to the island to grab another. This is where everything's stored. So, and I tried, and I was like, do you know what? I don't think that I have the facilities to do this. And even if I did, I would put all my time and hours into something, and it still wouldn't be very good. So I was like, do you know what? I saw what you did for me, Ola, and I was like, I need that myself. So thank you all so much for giving me your time. I do really appreciate it.
Well, you're very, very welcome. This was a lot of fun.
And everyone, if you haven't, subscribe to Songbird right now.
Thank you very much for that. And if any of my subscribers also haven't heard of Rampy or haven't subscribed to his channel yet, definitely do so. He's got some awesome stuff there. I love your 100 days with the different dinos. I saw you did one with just taming Dilos on Ragnarok, all the crazy things. Yeah. So, and now he's doing a Let's Play where he's going to all the maps and trying to defeat all the maps with only raptors. So I'm excited to see how that turns out as well. So yeah, we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.